After you are logged in, creating a new account if necessary, you're ready to do online entries. There are several ways to get there. Tap Online Entry, tap into My Stuff, tap Select Show. Once you're in there, you can choose the show that you want, tap Online Entries, and get started in the hub. Have your notebook handy to make sure all your memberships and registrations are correct. Tracker saves everything, so you only have to do it once. Tap Manage People to make sure that you have everyone listed that you may need to add to your entry. You can always come back and add more. Many people may already be in the system, so be sure you're looking them up by last name or membership number. Choose the one that matches the best. Only adding new if you really cannot find them. Save them each to your contact list. Be sure to connect your trainer, any competitors, who you'll be stalling with. All these should be in your list of people. Once they're all in the list, tap the back arrow at the top left to go back to the hub. Let's start working on your horses. Again, many horses are already in the system, so use a registration number or any part of the horse's name to find them. Use the add new only if you really cannot find the horse. You can tap about and put in the sire and the dam if known. Breeder, trainer can also be added as well. Once all your horses are in the list, tap the arrow next to My Horses, go back to the hub. If the show you are entering allows for stalling, like Quarter Horse Congress, there is an additional step. Tap yes if you are stalling alone or are the stalling agent, otherwise tap no. If you are the stalling agent or are stalling alone, tap the next section to choose your first choice for stall location and manage tax stalls. You're automatically assigned and charged for one stall per horse based on the type of classes you're entering, so you are only choosing the location you prefer for where those stalls will be located. Only the stalling agent chooses the location, so if you're stalling with someone else, they will be doing this section. As the stalling agent, if you also want to purchase tax stalls, click Add Payment Method to select how you will pay for those tax stalls. You can select a method already in the list. You can add a new one later. Enter how many of each type you wish to purchase with this payment method. Only put in the number of tax stalls you want this particular payment method to pay for. Tap Add Payment Method again to choose a different payment method to pay for your additional tax stalls. Make sure you are giving good labels to your cards so that you can tell what they are when you look at your statement. Now we're going to choose that one and purchase additional stalls. Tap Continue when you are done. Tap Manage Entries to choose the horses, exhibitors, and classes to enter. For each horse you're entering, tap Enter a Horse and choose the horse from your list. Items in red need your attention. They turn blue as you finish them. Choose your payment method, your trainer, and who you're stalling with. Add your competitor and the relationship between the competitor and the owner of the horse, and then start adding your classes. You can filter classes by using the name, by choosing a discipline, even by choosing a division. It gives you a much smaller list of classes to enter. Check on the classes that you want to enter and click Save. You can turn the filter off and choose some other classes as necessary. Once you have selected the class for that competitor, click Save. You can add another competitor. Select a relationship for that competitor to the owner. And start adding classes for this horse and rider. Once you have chosen the correct classes, click Save. You can add another horse with different payment method, different trainer, different stalling agent. You can choose some classes for this horse, and you'll notice that the competitor doesn't have the information. You'll be asked to input it. Once you have finished all your horses and all the entries, tap Submit to Show. If you have a tracker subscription that allows it, you can choose to be notified of things for your horse, as well as the competitors. Click Continue. If you need shavings, boards, or pellets reserved, enter the quantity you need for each individual horse. These are reservations only. These will be charged by the vendor upon arrival at the show before the items are released to you. Tap Continue when you have finished. You'll then visit with your entire invoice, broken up by payment method and horse. Each payment method shows the total amount that is going to be charged to your card. When you tap Continue, you then see a summary of the same information. Tap Pay the dollar amount. Only the entries and items paid for will be submitted to the show. If any payment method fails, connect with your bank and come back and resubmit. Only items that have been added or not paid for originally will be charged when resubmitting. Make sure you get the green smiley face. An email gets sent to both you and show management. You can always go back and add more horses, more people, more classes. Late fees may be assessed after the deadline date. When you pull up your entries and you see that they've been processed, you have the ability then to scratch. You can scratch until the deadline date as well. Otherwise, you will need to do that in the show office.